So we got Wes, who's pretty much freaking his own sister. We got Enrico, who called some thugs on his own sister and brother to break them up. And then we have the mother. She didn't switch the babies. None of this would have happened.
From here on out in the story, I would like you, the viewer, to be the judge in deciding who is the one who has committed a sin.
Exactly. Okay. I'm glad the anime said it itself. This is the whole reason I'm making the video. What's good, YouTube? This video, I'm doing something a little bit different. I wanted to go over JoJo's backstory and really decide who had the moral high ground in this whole background. Because when I watched this for the first time, I'm like, damn, seems like everybody was fucking up. So I really just wanted to like dedicate a whole video for it, go over it, and really see, you know, who committed the sin. We'll just find out who's committed the sin. And if you haven't figured out already, we're talking about Pucci's backstory with Weather Report. I forgot his real name.
In the year 1972,
June 5th, 1972.
His life expired while still curled in the arms of his mother.
Damn,
she was unable to accept his death.
She lost her old child.
Before the doctors and nurses, she replaced her deceased child with one who was born the same day.
Okay, so we already have the mother who was doing something horrible. Her child died. She realized that her child died, and so she went into someone else's, the whole baby room, and stole a child.
Instead of fraternal twins.
Instead of twins. Pucci is the character who we know that grows up without a brother, or his brother supposedly died, right? That's what he believes all of his life.
At this time, Enrico was age 15.
So at age 15, he's in a really popular family. He's praying in the church for his dead brother. Like 10 years later after he finds out about the incident or whatever, right? Like that's moral good high ground right now. So right now he's in the clear. He's got that moral superiority. The mother is really the only one who did anything wrong. The mother whose child died, right? That's clear. That's clear at this point.
I beg of you, I have a confession to make.
Oh, this is when Pucci hears this woman's confession.
Illness isn't what I'm here to confess about.
The mother's on her deathbed. She has an
My
illness.
sin. I took a stranger's baby and left mine in his place. That baby was a twin.
Pucci gets this whole information. Oh, the brother was a twin. No one else in the town was born as a twin on the exact same date in the hospital. And so it's like literally only he could have known about that. And it's also crazy because Pucci was praying to his dead brother for years. For years. Why did my brother have to die? We got a robber. And he just, throws a can at the window? And throws a second can. JoJo's really beyond something. So far, there's not been many sins that's happened so far, right? Weather Report. He hasn't really done anything. He did break a window, but that's also to save a girl from getting her purse snatched.
You saved my purse back there.
And he hits on this girl, completely innocent.
2 months had passed since the dying mother's life-changing confession.
So yeah, he's been doing a good job. But Pucci or Enrico, he's held this the secret for 2 months so far. Like, there's not much he could do with the secret right now, and there's not much he should do. But holding on to it was a good choice because, like, if he did do something, he's already breaking his promise as a priest.
I'm begging you not to tell Mama and Papa.
Another secret. His sister's making him keep a secret to not tell his mother or father.
From here on out in the story, I would like you, the viewer, to be the judge in deciding who is the one who has committed a sin.
Exactly. Okay. I'm glad the anime said it itself. This is the whole reason I'm making the video. The anime literally says, from this point in the story, I want you, the viewer, to decide who has committed the sin. That's why I wanted to make this whole video. To see who's committed the sin. And I guess it's from this point forward. All right.
Was it the mother who had sinned for having switched the babies?
I mean, we already know the mother has sinned 100%. 100% the mother is a sinner. Like, her child died and caused another family grief. She's up there, right?
The parents.
I don't know why they even said the parents here. The parents can't even be sinners because They didn't even do anything. They literally did nothing. They just lived their lives and thought their child died.
There was only one solution.
Look how mad he is.
No matter what the
They mention Wes here, and he say how he didn't know anything, right? And then there's the whole question of, can you commit a sin if you don't actually know what it is that you're doing? Which 100% you can. Just because there's ignorance on a situation doesn't mean that it can't be harmful to other people. There's no like malice intent in the sin. So it's kind of like, if you do it without any sort of intention, then it's kind of inevitable. Like, it's bound to happen. A sin that you can't even avoid because you don't even know that you're doing it.
And second, make these two break up.
No questions, and make these two break up. So one, he's still keeping his promise of not telling anyone about their relationship, like that his brother is alive and he's a part of the family. But at the same time, he's also trying to intervene in that conflict and stop them from having an incestuous relationship with each other. So I don't want to say it's a sin, but like, he's literally paying a group of mobsters to step in and handle the situation.
I bet if I make a couple of thugs threaten Wes, he'll break things off with Perla.
Have a couple of thugs threaten them. And the only reason he doesn't do it himself is because if he does it himself, his sister will know that I've never supported the relationship or something.
Goddamn.
So I don't know how in the hell that he found out that they're brother and sister. How can you be that good of a fucking investigator? Because that secret was literally with his mother into the grave. The hospital didn't know anything about it. The only type of way you potentially find that out is you somehow get their blood types.
After doing some research on that West kid, his whore mother married a black man.
Oh, that's the whole... Never mind. I've never been so wrong. He didn't find out that they're brother and sister. He was a racist.
Rallied his clan together.
Ooh. And so this all happened just because of that. Ooh. And we could definitely say that Enrico definitely caused this.
Do this.
He even says, "Oh, your older brother told me to do this."
Childhood home is already up in flames.
Damn. Wes committed 0 sins. I could have. Well, yeah. Let's continue. Damn, he
As
got
for
hung.
Weather, beloved,
Classic
take
Romeo
your
and
life,
Juliet.
Not knowing.
Which is also crazy. How is Wes still alive after like pretty much hanging from a tree like all night? JoJo characters are built different. Let's just say that. We'll stop right there. Let's just talk about who is the sinner at this point. So we got Wes, who's pretty much freaking his own sister. We got Enrico, who called some thugs on his own sister and brother to break them up. And then we have the mother. She didn't switch the babies. None of this would have happened. So there was the original sin, the baby swap, right? And then there's the sleeping with his own sister. And then there's calling the thugs on him. If we had to say like which one's the biggest one, it would definitely be the original OG mother. But then second one, it would definitely be Enrico. It has to be Pucci, because he pretty much caused his own sister's death and almost his brother's. Like, his brother was pretty much dead here, but he didn't die because he was a JoJo's character. And I want to say West is like, the least sinning like sinner, because he was sinning, but he didn't know that he was. Like, he was freaking his own sisters. That's pretty high up there, but he didn't know. And so the thing is, I think if Enrico, if he decided to step in and literally just tell the truth, this dying mother's on her deathbed, this whole information about his brother being alive, that's not to be really kept a secret. That's his own family. He should have told them the truth before doing any of this. Like, if he didn't hold back, like, told someone the truth, his parents the truth, his sister the truth, or even just West the truth. I'm sure if he went to West and just told him the truth, then this whole conflict would have been solved, but he also would have risked having his whole priestly livelihood destroyed.
If they hadn't met, none of this would have ever happened.
If they hadn't met. He's not even blaming himself. He's blaming his sister and Wes.
If anyone should be damned for this sin, it's me!
After seeing this whole little scene right here, it kind of like encaptures Pucci's whole character. His whole character is like him believing he's in the right, that he's doing all this good for the world, but in actuality sinning the entire time. He's doing stuff that's like deemed horrible. From the gist of it, I want to just say that Pucci's the sinner, right? He's the one who caused all of this in the end. But in actuality, he was the one he was doing like the most good, because he was trying to prevent them from having a whole brother-sister relationship. Like, if we look at the main problem here, the problem in the middle is that they're sleeping with each other and they're brother and sister. He's trying to break that up in a way that doesn't actually ruin his relationship with anybody. He's not trying to ruin his relationship with the church, not trying to ruin his relationship with his sister, like no one. He's trying to find the best route for that. But that best route, the best thing that he could come up with was getting thugs involved. And so like there's a whole nother group of people who was like just racist. And you know, racist hatred is a pretty high form of sin. So, you know, they're up there, and there's no way he could have predicted that. But I mean, no, there's no way you could put Wes as the main sinner. And we already know that the mother at the beginning already is the main sinner. Like, I want to say like the whole story started when she swapped the babies, and that everything that happened, like the whole conflict of them all dying in the end right there, was just because that mother swapped the babies in the beginning. So she's really the center of the story. But I want to say that, you know, Pucci's character, he does what he thinks is right for everyone. He just does what he thinks is right, which ends up being pretty wrong. And that's his whole character. He just believes he's in the right, so he just kills people. Oh my gosh, but I can't. I mean, let me know what you guys think. I think I got that pretty good, you know. Let the viewer decide who's really the sinner here. I think I got that, but if you guys think it's something else completely, if you guys think I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. I'll catch you guys next time.